Rolling. Rolling, I think. Check. 1, 2. Yep, it's good. Okay, single player in 3, 2, 1. A. Alrighty, welcome to the weekend Yu-Gi-Oh content, which I don't do very often, but I'm trying to do more often of. Alright, so I've done a lot of story duels with GX and Yu-Gi-Oh, but not so much 5Ds. Now, that's a tutorial duel, so I won't worry about that. Actually, no, you can play that as a normal duel. You can't do it as a reverse duel, though. But even so, I'll skip that one because it is a tutorial duel. So when it comes to this series, welcome to the Kaiba. Oh, okay, so Kaiba's still referenced in this one. I don't know much of these decks and these cards, so it's a learning thing for me now. I have obviously passed this game, but when I was going through this section of the game, I wasn't using the story decks. I was just using the Amazon S deck, and if the Amazon S deck couldn't win for some reason, I would just use my Exodia one-turn deck. So I just plowed my way through the game. I never actually learned how to use these synchro summons and all that. So, alright, what have we got here? Scrap Iron Scarecrow. That's a really annoying card, that. And I've had that card used on me before. Ghost Gardener 1900, let's go over that. During your opponent's turn at damage calculation, make battle damage you take from this battle 0, and if you do, draw 1 card. Sure, we'll throw them all down. So, Yusei Fudo against Jack Atlas. I've never seen the 5D series, so I can't tell you anything about the story, but sometime soon, maybe, I will watch it for the first time. Mad Archfiend. Now, I am 1900. A Mad Archfiend. Alright, we've drawn Nitron, so no, what's that? Nitro Synchron. What do we have here? Nitro Synchron and 1 or more non-tuner monsters. That's for 2800. Junk Synchron and 1 more non-tuner. So with Nitro Synchron, and that's not a tuner. If we throw that down, we should be able. Nitro Synchron plus 1 or 1 or more. Hang on, 1 or more non-tuner monsters. Well, that's not a tuner monster. Shouldn't I be able to summon that? Huh. What's going on? Why did he not attack me then? There's Junk Synchron. Okay, can I play Junk Synchron and get something going here? Okay, I'm going to admit I'm really confused at what's happening in here. Space Gate. And 1 more non-tuner monsters. Well, that's not a tuner, so why can't this be used for the XYZ summon or Synchro summon? I'm going to get them mixed up, XYZ and Synchro. I'm going to get them mixed up quite a lot. Medium Piece Golem and Sinister Sprocket. Again, why is the AI not attacking me? This is really strange. I don't know what is going on. Oh, maybe it's... But he's only 0... Ah, because I guess all of the attacks can be targeted towards him and his 1900 defense. Okay, that explains why they're not attacking. Alright, Speed Warrior. So we've now got 2. There we go, there's Junk Synchron. Plus 1 or more non-tuner monsters. That's not a tuner though. It doesn't say that it's a tuner in its... Is that an error, or am I just dumb and I just don't understand what's going on? Because the tuner monsters, they all have that yellow thing on their, you see it on their star thing there because they're a tuner. That does not have a tuner marking on it. Alright, I'm going to use my Synchro Summon to Synchro Summon another Synchro Summon. Ugh. Alright, time to attack. Let's knock off that. Activate. What's its effect? If it is whatever. Let's see what it does. I don't want to read. Change. Oh, change battle position. Okay. Oh, it gets to attack again. Ah, boo. Okay, you can target one face-up defense position monster your opponent controls, change that to attack, then this card can make a second attack in a row. That's a pretty good effect. I'll give it that. That is a good effect. Still don't know what the goal is with this Ghost Gardener and why it's why it can't be used for that. Synchro Summon. Special summon one monster from your graveyard to your opponent's side of the field. Defense and increase the level by 1. I don't see how that would benefit me in right now. Speed Warrior. Okay. You can just make the attack of it double. Nice. Okay, let's attack here. Creation Resonator. Activate the effect of Nitro Warrior. Let's turn that to attack mode. And now I can attack again. So for those who know this series well, it will also... Oh, right, that can only be... Once per turn, this face-up defense position card cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. So that's not a bad defensive card, that one, that Clock Resonator. So as I play through these, let me know how accurate these are to the actual anime decks as well. Because I have no idea what's in their anime decks. It's Quillbolt, Hedgehog. Sure, Hedgehog will do. I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to put the 1200 down as well. Alright, Nitro Warrior attack. The face down. Space Gate. One plus gate counter. You can send this guy to the graveyard. Level who's equal or number to the gate counters. Alright, we'll swap off those two. Well, he's got 4 counters, so he'd be able to get a level 4 monster if I have read the effect of that right. For the special summon from your hand. And straight at the end phase would appear that Jack Atlas has nothing left. Let's junk Synchron. Let's throw that down and let's just... Level 2 monster, lower monster in your graveyard, but its effects are negated. Nitro Synchron. Return. So everything else seems fine. It's just that one monster that seemed to couldn't be used as a synchro summon, and I'm not 100% sure why. Junk Warrior. Let's... Sure, why not? Oh, but he's 3,500 now. Ah, damn. Oh well. Well, it should be all over for old Jackie boy here. 28, very nice, and I will flip them around. Everyone's same shot except for one man. Rex Goodwin, the head of the sector security. What is that? Is that a dragon? I don't know how any of their voices sound as well, so I can only imagine as well. Alright, let's swap them around. I imagine Yusei having sort of like a voice kind of like Yugi, and Jack Atlas being like a deeper voice. Like like Kaiba or even Bakura. Oh, that doesn't look like a very good hand. There's medium piece golem. What has Jackie boy got here? 1 tuner and 1 tuner monsters. 1 tuner plus 1 plus 1 plus non-tuner monsters. Big piece golem, medium piece golem. Monster battles. Opponent's monster with a higher attack, pay life points equal to the difference. Okay. I'm going to go with medium piece golem. Fortunately, Jack has drawn duplicates of 2 cards on first turn, which is never a good sign. And, ooh, stalemate. 1600, 1600. Shield Warrior. And Yusei plays Speed Warrior. Oh, he'll double the attack of that, won't he? Yeah. The Speed Warrior is not a bad card. With it being able to double its attack points like that. Once per battle. Mad Archfiend. If it's targeted for an attack, change it to defense position. Well, that's not good. That's if it's targeted for an attack. That's not if it's doing battle position, battle damage or anything like that. So Nitro Synchron can probably attack it, and yes, it'll go to defense mode. It's like a worse version of Goblin Attack Force or Big Shield Gardener. And another Mad Archfiend. I want to get that Nitro Synchron off the field because he can use that to summon forth better monsters. He's used the effect there of Shield Warrior to keep Nitro Synchron on the field. Another Speed Warrior, so my Mad Archfiend's going to go to defense mode. And I'm going to lose 18 and 18, which is 36. I don't know, he's only... Oh, once for battle phase. Maybe it's for... Another Mad Archfiend. I've drawn 3 of them almost back to back. So if I attack Speed Warrior, will it double its attack? My Mad Archfiends, all 3 of them have been destroyed by that one monster in Nitro Synchron. Okay, it looks like you can only use that effect once per turn, even if you have multiple copies of it. Well, it looks like this duel might be difficult to win as Jack. Maybe I could have used that card a little bit earlier. Yep, Scrap Iron Scarecrow. I remember that card. I remember him using that when I was using the Amazon S deck. Because the Amazon S deck can get rid of it. You can just sort of use Amazon S Sage to get rid of it. I don't like Jack's deck, man. I think he just hasn't drawn a good hand as well, and that Scarecrow's on the field. Well, this one is not going to be a win, so let's start over. Let's see if Jack can get a better hand this time without doubling up 2 of the same card on first hand. Unless they're like Pot of Greed and Graceful Charity, it's not really that useful when that happens. Unless they're like some sort of like really, really good card, but alright, that's a bit better. We got Big Piece Golem. Oh, if I can normal summon that without a tribute because he's pulled that down. But I'm going to go with Mad Archfiend, just because of what that face down might be. Wow. Wasn't expecting that. That Scarecrow again. Wow, what a surprise that was played. Oh, Turret Warrior. We saw him, and oh, there goes Turret Warrior for another Turret Warrior. Okay, stacked up on the attack there. Mad Archfiend is a really crap card. I don't like that card at all. That's just really, really poor. It's going to go to defense mode whenever it's attacked. That's just not useful. I'm going to special summon that. I'm going to play one of these tuners and see if we can get something out of here. One tuner plus one. One tuner plus one plus non-tuner monster. Monsters. Yeah, 3,000. So what was going on with that first one when I was playing as Yusei? With Yusei, and it just wasn't summoning. I wonder. Ooh, animation. Okay, so this must be one of the main guys in the series if he's got his own animation for this. Of course he does. Scrap Iron Scarecrow. I think that can only be used once per turn though, can't it? Good play. He took 3,000 points of damage, but he got my red dragon archfiend off the field. And now I wish I had my guy who couldn't be destroyed by battle once per turn. Twin shield defender. Need to try and get another special summon to the field. Which unfortunately isn't Big Piece Golem. It's still just considered a normal summon. Clock Resonator. Clock Resonator might be able to last a turn if we can get off some of these. Oh, that damn Scrap Iron Scarecrow. Let's restart. That card is really... Is that banned? No, I don't think it's even a banned card, is it? Scrap Iron Scarecrow. Polymerization. Alright, if we can get Small Piece Golem to the field, we should be able to get that 3,000 dragon to the field again. Speed Warrior. It's tributed for Turret Warrior. Double Summon. I'm pretty sure that's a banned card. Or maybe it's restricted to one. Nice. So I'll lose some life points, but my guy will stay on the field. Oh, he's only got the one on the field there now. There's Space Gate again. Now if we put Small Piece Golem down. One tuner plus one non-tuner monsters. Again, why is it not able to synchro summon? I don't get what's going on. Because one tuner plus one plus non-tuner monster. That's bizarre. I don't get why it's not letting me... Because that's exactly what I did last time with Dark Resonator. I didn't use that card, but I think I used the other piece Golem to do it. I mean, we're stacking up on Space Gate, so I should be able to use its effect. If we get that off the field, it will... Maybe we can get another one of those Peace Golems. And maybe get that fusion out, but no, that's bizarre. I must be missing something in getting these Synchro Summons out, because I feel like I don't get why that didn't work. I used almost the same material as I did in the last match. Alright, big piece Golem. And now it can. Do you have to wait a certain amount of turns? Because now it's available. 1 tuner plus 1 plus non-tuner monster. And I'm using... Okay, do you have to wait a certain amount of turns before you can use the Synchro Summon? Maybe that's what it is. I can't even get over his 3200, so it's not even going to matter. Oh no, it just went back to 2600. Hang on, let me just read its effect. This card is Synchro Summon against attack equal to the total attack of level 2 monsters you currently control. Damn Shield Warrior. Well, there might have been another summon I could have used with him, but I mean, he's just been destroyed anyway, so... But that says level 2 or lower monsters you currently control. That's getting point advantages on the ones that I control. Again, why is that getting... That was getting point advantages off my monsters that are on the field. Level 2 or lower monsters you currently control. Is that an error? It gains attack equal to the total attack of all level 2 or lower monsters you currently control. It was getting 200 points off monsters I control. That doesn't make sense. And I don't have any monsters left, so... See, this is why I prefer OG Yu-Gi-Oh, man. It's just so much more simple and just easier to play. I mean, the Synchro Summons obviously aren't too difficult to really understand, but... So I'm guessing you have to wait a couple of turns before you can start doing Synchro Summons. Oh, a lot of cards being thrown face down. And no doubt one of them will be that Scarecrow card. There's another Space Gate. Speed Warrior doubles its attack, but it is Clock Resonator, so it will survive. Maybe this is the power of Jack's deck here, using Space Gate and using these monsters that are difficult to get off the field. There's Mad Archfiend. So that's not a tuner. And we can't Synchro Summon yet. Fantastic. Well, it doesn't look like Jack's deck has a lot of cards that can get magical traps off the field, so this duel, if Yusei has that Scarecrow on the field, this duel may almost be impossible to win from Jack's perspective. I'm going to hold him, just see if I can gain any of the other golems. Go with Dark Resonator. Like that Scarecrow card, that card is just ridiculous. It's almost impossible. It doesn't even say like that it can only be used like once per turn or something like that. It looks like that it can just repeatedly keep being activated. Another small piece golem. Well, with that on the field. So now, alright, it's been a few more turns. Yeah, I don't get it. Why are we not able to do a Synchro Summon? I don't get it. I was able to in the last one. It's not a tuner. That's the same material that I was using. Oh, hang on. Do they have to equal the stars? Oh, that must be it. That must be it. So if I put down another one, it'll add up to 9. Okay, I think. Must need to match the stars. Okay, maybe that can only be used once per turn. That'd have to only be able to be used once per turn, otherwise that card would just be completely broken. Otherwise that would be in literally every deck. That's even worse than Mirror Force. There we go. 3 and 3 polymerization. Wow, that's a great help, isn't it? Yeah, so it must have to equal stars. It makes sense now. But that's the only thing I can think of. I need... Oh, because the other guy's 5. 5 and 3, 8. Okay, yeah, so it has to equal the stars. Well, it looks like this one might be a win. An unconventional win, but unless Yusei draws something, it looks like this one might be over. And I may have learned how to synchro summon. Turn change. Dude, this deck sucks. Like, there's just too many cards that just can't do anything at like a certain point when drawing them. Like, I mean, that's not a bad card, it's just not useful for my current situation. Draw phase, and now there are 5 face down spell and trap cards on Yusei Fudo's field. Alright, so that's 5 stars. So if I get rid of one of these. So now 5 and 3. There it is. Okay. I get it now. I get how the synchro summoning works. You have to match the stars. It seems so obvious now. Maybe I should have just played the tutorial duel. Are you kidding me right now? Like, are you actually kidding me? Like, you have got to actually be kidding me right now. Well, I'm not playing the duel again. Because now we're just getting to the point of AI stupidity, where they're playing cards like that and just having them at the right time. Oh, look at that. Now I can't do anything. Yeah, that's a continuous trap card as well. That means I can't do any synchro summons, otherwise... Alright, that card has to be banned, surely. That's just stupid. It's a continuous trap card as well, so all synchro summons are going to go to his side of the field if I summon them. If I didn't synchro summon at all, I probably... Alright. I probably would have won the match. Alright, let's check that Yusei deck. Blast from the past. 5Ds. Deck edit. Not deck edit. Empty. Duelist. Yusei will be down near the bottom. How many decks does he need? It's almost like a Duelist Kingdom deck. Or Battle City, maybe. There it is, Blast from the Past. So this is what's in his deck. Dude, that's not even limited. Dude, that is ridiculous. That card is super powerful. That's not even restricted to 1 per deck. And yet, you know, Pot of Greed, draw 2 cards, is completely banned. Oh, Konami, you just do not make sense sometimes. Alright, well, I've had enough for now. Thanks everybody for tuning in, and if you've made it this far to watch me fumble around with Synchro Summons, I'm sure you've probably had a good laugh out of it as well. Well, thanks for tuning in, wherever you are in the world. Stay safe, take care, farewell.